Hey guys, welcome back to Beer Reviews with the Beer Sarge. I'd like to thank our sponsors for today. Woody's Cocktail Hut. Bust a nut at the hut. It's a coconut. Let's get into a beer review. Hey guys, well it is Labour weekend. Generally a weekend where people plan to go away camping because it's the kind of the first camping weekend of the of the summer, and generally it pisses with rain and is fucking freezing cold, and yes, it's delivered. It is bitterly cold and it's been pissing with rain today, so perfect. Also of note, the All Blacks played a very was a pretty boring game, but they beat the Argentinians this morning to get into the semi-finals of the finals. There was the semi-finals this morning. Get into the finals of the World Cup. So that'll be me next weekend watching that. But anyway, beer review. So going to do a McLeod's today because it's kind of a long weekend and it's, well, McLeody. Get it? It's McLeody. So I've got a few in here, but I thought I'd just do one tonight. Maybe two, no, I don't know. Check this out. So I found this, this might even be an old one that I haven't done. I might have done it before, but I found it, it says Highlander. Highlander. There can be only one. There can be only one. Highlander, West Coast India Pale Ale. It's got some Scottish dude on the front there wearing a kilt. It's McLeod's tartan, of course. It'll be McLeod's tartan. McLeod's own tartan, I think it is. And yeah, there's a gingery sort of dude. So the Highlander. There's a bit of a series on the Highlander. Mrs. gets into it. It's a little bit girly for me, but yeah. It's got fellas running around with kilts on and firing guns at each other and chopping people's heads off with claymores, so that has some parts of it that are pretty good. But anyway, this one is a West Coast IPA that runs at 7%, so it's a 7%er, and it says our entry in the 2023 Malthouse Fork and Brewer West Coast IPA Challenge. It takes its name from, you guessed it, the 1986 blockbuster Highlander. Oh, the movie Highlander. I think he goes back in time and shit. Don't know. Conor McLeod, the fucking, we use the magical trifecta of Simcoe, Zythos and Centennial for mesmerizing layers of lemon zest, pine needles and floral notes with sticky resin-like undertones. You know what that means. No promises of eternal life, friends, but it's rich, moorish malt base and soft, lingering bitterness will make you want to drink it forever. They can take away our beer, but they can never take away our freedom. But I should spin that round. And take away our freedom, we'll always make beer. Okay, so let's get this 7% small batch West Coast IPA. Fucking love a West Coast IPA. Should be crystal clear. Should be. And it should be bitey. Quite bitey. So trooper glass. And in she goes. And as suspected, it is crystal clear. And I suspect it will be resinous and bitey. I'm fucking looking forward to a resinous bitey beer today. Look at that. It is like, focus on the fucking beer. Look at it. Crystal clear. Crystal. Oh, fuck, that smells good. It does smell like pine trees. Pine needles. And yeah, and that resiny sort of thing you get from hops. Aroma. The resiny aroma you get from hops. Now, some people don't like West Coast IPAs because they are very hop forward, I suppose you'd say, and that's kind of a wankery way of saying you can taste the hops in them, and it is very hoppy, very bitter, not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Some of you will try this and go, I don't know, you're full of shit, you don't know what you're talking about, don't like it because it doesn't taste like a hazy IPA. You know, it won't. It's not your fruity hops, it's your resinous and your very sharp sort of hops. Fuck. That is good. So that's a real good beer, that one. Highlander. There can be only one. And I guess they're right. There can be. And this is it. McLeod's Highlander. Fuck it, you should just go and buy some of this. This is pretty this is pretty damn good. And I recommend it. And I reckon the boys at Woody's Cocktail Hut, they'd probably recommend it as well. Bust a nut at the hut.